Hello everybody. I think it's time we make another video. Let's try to make sure I keep you guys on camera. In the last video I told you guys I was working on making these color cards, swatch cards. So I have 110 cards completed right now, 110 out of 300. So let's see, where are we at? Let's see, where are we going to start today, guys? I'm not real sure. Actually, I think I want a black, if I can find a black. This one looks like black. Black, okay, there we go. Now, what number is this? This is number, can't hardly read it. 203. 203. So let's go in here. 203. So we'll swatch this right here. We're just going to pull this out. There we go. That's good enough. Okay. So now we want to sharpen the pencil. I got to remember what I'm doing here, guys. Got my Prismacolor sharpener. Okay. Now the only thing we're going to do with this is really like the smallest spot that I could find on here to do this with. And that's going to be this little tiny spot right here. We're just going to go all the way around just in this one little spot. And I'm just wanting to use as many different colors as we can, because we want to swatch them all on the big sheet. And I am doing the, of course, the swatch cards off camera. I'm not used to making videos like this, guys, but I will get used to it. I know it would be nice if I could keep my work in the center of the table, so I stay within camera view. Okay, that took care of that. That was simple enough. Let's put this back over there where it came from. There it is, to find the right place. Now, let's see. what color would I like to put in that section? I'm not real sure. Let me take a look at something here, guys. I know when I was swatching these things on these cards, there was one of these colors that I really thought I wanted to use. I'm not really sure. Number 2, a heather violet, I think. Number 2, which is in the pencil case already. So this is number 2. I do have the card for that one. I can put it up here just to see how well it's going to work on camera. So if I put that like this, trying to figure out where I can put this where you guys can see it. Like that. There's hardly room for the drawing or for the coloring and the swatch card. But I don't have any way to now this is going to be we'll come back to the inside. Oh, this is already swatched on both. I have the swatch card and I have the Kalour chart already swatched with this one. So this is going to be, I don't know if you guys heard that. That little tip came off. I got to try to learn to work without turning the page like I was in the last one, in the last video. Not that it really matters, I can do that. I don't think there's a right way or a wrong way, but I have seen videos of these people and they don't turn their book as they're working. They just move however they need to get to the space they're working on. I also noticed in the last video that sometimes I had my fingers up too close to the end. You couldn't really see, so I'm going to try to stay back a little bit so you can see the color as it's being applied. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now I will tell you guys, from doing all the swatching that I've done, I have not had one pencil lead break, or even through this coloring. I have had the very tip break off, but that's to be expected when you have that super sharp point. But I have not had a the core snap on me. And that's pretty impressive because, like I said, I've already swatched 110 colors, and we've been coloring. Well, we colored this picture with these pencils, and no breakage. And sometimes the pressure is pretty firm also. It's not always like a real light touch. Okay. 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 We're moving along. All these little tiny spots around these little beads or berries or whatever. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but they kind of, I'm having to hold it firm enough that it's making my hands hurt. me give a shout out to Ken, who's a viewer of artwork, the coloring, and a colorist herself, and she showed up in my gaming chat last night, which was awesome, because I was going to mention, because I cannot live stream the coloring part of it, if that's what you like on my channel. If you happen to see me live streaming, just because it's not coloring, don't let that stop you from coming in and saying hello. It was nice to meet someone in the chat last night from the coloring part of my channel. Let's try to keep this on here where you can see it, guys. This is the only one I'll probably use, at least during this video, until I get everything swatched and then figure the camera out. Those cards are almost too big, but we'll try to make it work. I might have a couple of my grandchildren over here sometime this morning or early afternoon. I don't know for sure. And I don't think anybody can notify me at the moment anyway, because I'm using my cell phone to make the video. So I don't think the notifications and stuff will come through. If somebody tries to send me a message or a call, I may have to find out about it later, after this video. And that's okay. I don't think anybody's wanting to come over this early. Let's see, what time is it? It is 10:40 in the morning where I live on a Sunday morning, so I don't think they'll be coming over this early. Okay. Here I am again with my book completely turned. And that's okay. That's just going to be the way I do things, I guess. It seems a lot easier to me just to turn the book so the picture is orientated the way I want it. Try to keep my fingers out of the way, guys. I don't have quite the control on the pencil when I pull back, but I think that's a matter of practice. Just getting used to the way it feels in my hand. Okay, we got 3 more of those to do. Okay. I think I better hit that on the sharpener again. I was going to see if I could make it all the way around, but I think that's pushing it a little bit. All right, one more section. Okay. Now this one's going to go back in the case. And the card We'll go back over here with the cards. Sorry, guys. Reached in front of the camera there. That's a lot of swatching, guys, so far. 110 of these business cards. Okay, now let's see. We got to fill in the small ones here. And let's see. I think, what do I want? Oops. I just about dropped my pencils. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is just regular orange, number 33. Orange, number 33. Okay. And we will use the orange, let's see, right here. Whoops, I need to color it. Or sharpen it rather, not color it. I need to color that down there, but I need to get me a little bit better lead first. Okay. Yeah, the very tip, the very, very point at the end chips off. Okay. And I don't know that I gave you guys the number 33. You may or may not be able to read that on there. Number 33 is orange. I did notice in my other video, there were a few times when I was coloring off camera. I would like to avoid that. Now, I have seen some people color, and they'll do a section like this all in one color. But for this picture, I'm just wanting to use as many colors as we have here, or as many colors as I can, so I'm trying to separate it. I'm trying to do things uniformly, but putting in as many colors as possible. So technically, I might do this this section here all in one color, but not for the purpose of what we're doing here today. Let me turn back around a little bit. And we don't have to worry about duplicating the colors either, because once we swatch them on the guide, or the swatching, I'm not sure what you call this thing, actually, chart, a swatching chart. But once they've been swatched on there, we'll know not to use them again. That's why I'm not putting them in the pencil case. I mean, I could, but I want to put them in order. I don't want to have to count to find out which slot in that pencil case is for this pencil. I don't want to have to figure it all out. I just want to put them in order when we get done with this. Okay. All right, that's the last one of this color. Okay, let's just double check, make sure all the way around. Yep, okay. So that takes care of that one. Let's go with a mint green light. Mint green light, number 138. Number 138. Mint green light. Oh yeah, that's very light. So we may not see a lot of a gradient on this one and still be able to see color. There's a little bit of color there, but okay, that's all that matters. It's there. Okay, sharpen the pencil. Okay, and then that's just going to be the next one in line, guys. Mint green light, number 138. And it is indeed very light. Can't really see it. I can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it though. I mean, it's not like popping off the page at me either, but I can see it. Looks very similar to this green here. It's not the same, but it does look pretty similar. Maybe that's the green that makes it look similar. Okay. 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 And I am rotating my pencil too, guys. It's not as noticeable when I lift it up, and I don't do that every time. I don't think about it, but I do rotate the pencil so the lead is, so I keep calling it lead, the core. Maintains a sharper edge. Okay, that takes care of that. All the way around, yep. Now that it's done, it almost has like a real pale blue look to it also. Okay, well. Speaking of a pale blue, maybe that's what we should look for next. As a matter of fact, we have pale blue, number 88. Number 88, pale blue. Way down here, pale blue. Just swatch it in right there, pull it out. Okay. Okay, now we'll sharpen it. Okay. Now, pale blue is going to go right here. little bit of a crumb there, guys, so I want to get it off of there. Got my trash can handy for the crumbs. I have a tile floor and I don't want the crumbs in my floor. So I do have a trash can sitting right there for that stuff. And I do use a barber brush for brushing off. But I normally hold it over a trash can. Only reason I did that was for demonstration. I had already brushed the crumbs into the trash can. So we're working on this blue. Okay. I do have to keep glancing at the camera, guys. I'm gonna turn my air conditioner on right quick, guys. You might be able to hear it kick on when it comes on. It's not so hot, but it is humid. two colors look awful similar. I can't tell that one is green and one is blue, but okay. Well, let's see. What are we going to use? Let's use a fluorescent Bengal rose, number 233. No, because I have this pinkish color right here. Let's do this one. Let's go fluorescent rose pink, number 234. 234. Oh, I've already used it. Can't use that one. We can use a regular fluorescent pink, a 232. And then we'll just pull it out some. Like that. Then we'll sharpen it. And then we are going to go right here. The very, very tip keeps. That one broke again. It didn't break, but. Okay. I think I'll put a dark red right next to this one. We'll see if I do or not, I don't know. The camera is not focused. Why? There. I don't know how long that was out of focus, guys. Hopefully not for too long. see. Okay. One more pink spot to do. Okay. That takes care of that one all the way around. Now, I kind of want to do a dark red. Let's see. What is this color? Here's a brownish red. Maybe we can try that one. Brownish red, number 180. Brownish red, number 180. On the very bottom right here. Brownish red, number 180. We're just going to pull it out lightly. Lightly pull it out like that. Now we can sharpen. And then we'll be prepared for the very tip to come off. And it did, I felt it. In fact, I can see it on there. Another piece. Very small. So it's not like the lead itself, or I keep calling it a lead. The core itself is not really breaking, it's just crumbling off the slightest little piece on the edge, very tip point. last little spot there. Okay, very nice. Now I just have to remember where it came from. What tray did it come out of? Well, now I'm not seeing the tray that it came out of. Where was that? Okay, well, if I can't find it one way, I will find it another way. $180, there we go. I just had to look for the box, the tray, put it in the right slot. Okay, now, let's see. We have here, I really need these berries to kind of pop, to stand out. Let me think, what's going to make that happen? Canary yellow? Let's see, number 45, canary yellow. Number 45. And just pull it out lightly. Okay. Now this may be the last color we do today, guys. We'll see. We may do another one or two. We'll see. Oh, let's color it or sharpen it. Let's color it. Let's sharpen the lead, the core. Gosh, I need to quit calling it lead. I don't think it's not made out of lead. That's just what we're used to referring to as the center in the pencil. These little dots are pretty easy. Little circular motion. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. Okay. All right. 2 more sections here. Recommended to me last night that I get a color wheel, and I know that's true, so I can tell what colors are opposites and stuff like that. All right, that takes care of bright yellow. That looks nice. Okay, let's see where we're at. What do we want to do next? I think we can do a little bit more. My hand's about wore out, guys. And I didn't really get that much done, but I've been doing all this swatching, making those swatch cards. My hand's hurting. Now, I do want to look at this. I want to consider, what do we have here? Okay, let's do, let me see here, because we're going to do the background in here. And then that's probably all I'm going to get for this one. Let's see what color, what we might want to get. I would like something bright. Something really bright would be nice. But it doesn't have to be. They can't all be bright colors, can they, guys? Oh, I know what color I want. I just have to find it. Here it is. This is color number 101. Apple green. Apple green 101. 101 right here. Now we'll just pull it out down to nothing, pretty much. That's hard to see a gradient on, but it's there. All right, sharpen. So now I want to look and think about how do I want to do this, because I want this and this and this. So here's what we're going to do with this. It's going to come this way. Okay, and then it's going to come here. And then we're just going to come here like this. Now, I want that to be the background. So it's supposed to come up into here and in here. In my picture it is. So let's put that in, that way I don't forget, and I'll have a pattern. You color pictures like this, you'll have to figure out for yourself what you actually want the background to be. Where does the background sit? And then this part also. So I'm going to turn this around this way, guys, so I can see what I'm doing a little better down here on the bottom edge. All right. That's how that's going to be. And then this inner ring will connect to this one. So there'll be a separate color here. Okay, that's going to work fine. Whoops. This and this ring right here will connect together. So we go back on the outside edge here. And I am going to try something a little bit different when I get in here on these leaves. I'm going to try to do something a little bit different. I do want to use as many colors as possible because I'm swatching them. And that helps me get them swatched if I use the colors, but I want to try to learn some stuff too while I'm doing it. Okay. And like I said, guys, in your picture, you decide backgrounds, and you decide what connects to what. I gotta turn around this way, guys. I can't see it well enough when it's back the other way. Okay. I do like this apple green color. Okay. Okay. Nice. We'll keep going a little bit longer. My hand's getting really sore, guys. We'll do a couple more. I don't know if we'll get all the way around or not, though. Let's see, let me hit it in the sharpener again. Without music or something in the background, guys, I feel like I need to talk to you. There needs to be some kind of audible. And I don't have the ability to put the music. I have enjoyed watching some really nice time-lapse videos with music playing in the background, and even what's probably real time, some of it with the music playing in the background is really nice too. I like those, but I can't make those videos, so I just have to do what I can do with what I'm working with. And I'm okay with working with what I have, guys. I'm happy with what I have right now. flip it around to do this edge. I do hope to be able to get it set up where people can send me either coloring books or a set of pencils. And if I get to that point to where I get some sponsors like that, subscriber sponsorship, I mean, I'm not talking about like the company. The company can send me something if they want to. Okay, Prismacolor, I'd like to have your 150 pencil set. So if you happen to watch this video and you're just blown away by what I'm able to do with colored pencils, then maybe you can send me a set. Hey, I can dream. I can dream. All right. Next one. Whew, am I even going to get halfway through with this one, guy? I'd like to get all the way around this, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I will go as far as I can go. See, this has a big background too. This whole section is all background color, and then it's got stuff on top of it. But there's a background here. No, that's all part of that, okay. You really have to look at lines and kind of figure out where you want to put your background. Because it looks like in some places you could say that this section, you could say that this section, and this section are not connected, but they kind of look like they are. So, in my picture, they are. And again, I really do wish this was, I could live stream this, guys. If I could be doing this live streaming, I would. Turn it back around this way so we can catch the bottom edge here. Okay. Well, I may get one or two more done, guys, and then we'll have to pick up where we left off. That's all I'm going to be able to do for right now, guys. Let's zoom this back down a little bit so I can show you. So we will continue where we left off, guys. I'll keep working on making these cards, these swatch cards. I'll keep working on those as I can. Like I said, I've got 110 right now. So that means 190 more to go. Wow, okay. I don't want to think about that number. Anyway, this is where we're at, guys. We're going to wrap it up right here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it very much. If you get a chance to come over and check out one of my other live streams, just to say hi even, and let me know that you watch the coloring videos, that would be really awesome. Maybe I'll see you there. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, God bless you.